And, these guys didn't realize, how bigoted Lovecraft was. He wrote a one poem in particular. I will not say the title, but it is mentioned in the first episode of Lovecraft Country. And that is really beyond offensive.
Lovecraft Country is in my soon-to-do list, so now you've definitely forced me to do it even sooner.
Yeah, I can't recommend the show enough. I can't recommend the novel that it is based on enough, and they are discernibly different so that you can enjoy both. I'm
going to make an admission right now. I have had my father's copy of the collected Lovecraft since 1988 and have yet to crack it.
I can tell you right now, what I would suggest you read by him, The Shadow over Innsmouth. It's without a doubt the best thing he ever wrote. It's without a doubt the scariest thing he ever wrote.
All right, I trust
you. And it's awful racism and xenophobia is more subtle than a lot of his stuff. But yeah, The Shadow over Innsmouth is his, as far as I'm concerned, his best story. I think it surpasses The Call of Cthulhu, The Lurking Fear, and The Rats and the Walls, and even At the Mountains of Madness, which is really one of his longer pieces. He only wrote one novel, which is The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, which is actually a really, really good book. But Victor Victor and I were talking about it. Victor's an African-American writer, and he was saying that you can't, Lovecraft is problematic to say the least, but you can't remove him from the record. His contribution to strange fiction is it's incalculable. How many writers that he affected, and the cosmology that he created that so many people have played around in. And it's great to see, creators, people of color creators. And it's not only Victor LaValle, Matt Ruff, who wrote the novel Lovecraft Country, is actually a white guy, but the creator of the television show is a black woman. Looking up her name, Misha Green. Misha Green is the creator of the television show. But that's happened. There's also people like Gabino Iglesias is a horror writer who is taken a lot of Lovecraft's tropes and stuff and use them. There's a lot of writers who are working in that mythology who are people of color and who are saying, hey, we're going to recognize Lovecraft's racism, but we're also going to play around in this incredibly rich
sandbox.
Yeah, cosmic horror sandbox that horror writers, everyone from, Stephen King to Clive Barker to Brian Keene to Joe Lansdale to Mary Sangiovanni and everybody in between has dabbled in, So yeah, definitely check out The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor LaValle. It's available in softcover.
So it sounds fantastic, and I will make it a point because you've never led me in the wrong direction, and I hope everybody listening understands, as somebody who's known you for a very long time. Listen to this man.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. No end, Jason. Jason Perun, thank you so much for being a guest here on The Literate Nerds.
My absolute pleasure. I hope you'll have me again sometime.
Oh, absolutely. We'll have you again. And thanks again, folks, for tuning in. We will see you soon.